In the wake of dawn, I see you shine. When I feel that heartbeat, I fly so much higher. Fly so much higher. Fly so much higher. Fly so much higher. Skylines and clouds are below us now. Skydive back down. Oh, take my hand, don't let go. Skyward bound. In the wake of dawn, I see you shine. When I feel that heartbeat, I fly so much higher. Fly so much higher. Fly so much higher.
What's up, guys? Sorry, it took me a minute to set up stream chat. I'm also having to play Minecraft in full screen windowed mode / thing because I'm using Restream.io to be able to see my chat for both Twitch and YouTube, and I'm trying to keep up all at once. I am pairing with some difficulty. So we're just going to be playing on just a survival. We're going to relax. And I'm going to get your friend, okay? Hey, alright, Caleb. Let's see. Customized biomes of plenty. Earth. I tried Earth and it's aggravating. I do have mods on here. Mostly just mess around. I will allow cheats just for some, again, us messing around and stuff. So, create new world. We're just going to be doing this stream just to relax, chill out, and just kind of break away from all the mess or whatever that is all unnecessary that nobody needs. So, not sponsored, but orange vanilla Coke. Alright, let's see where we're at. I apologize if you do notice any lag. I'm going to try and reduce that as best as I can. If you notice that there's anything I have on that I can turn off to help me, that'd be wonderful. Holy. Okay, I think everything's set as far as that goes. I do have my frame rate limited. Flame rate. I cannot speak, can I? I can set it to unlimited though. Unlimited makes me lag a wee bit. But I do have some mods that add like little sticks on the ground and stuff. It's pretty cool. It helps collect items easier. Rocks, which is just plain stone. So, we're just here to chill out and relax, get away from stress, and just break away. Good night. I feel like I'm in every biome right now. There's some stone over there, across from some plains, some more kind of plainish area in this forest, mushrooms, winter zone, all kinds of stuff. Don't touch the pigs. Not kosher. Also, yes, I am still using my good old Hanukkah Man skin, because we're never leaving Hanukkah Man behind. Also, I hope you like the new over-the-shoulder third-person POV that I added. I really like it myself. I think it's a lot simpler. You in all the biomes. Of course I am. I am all the bio. The chat on my end will be ever so slightly delayed. Not by too much, I don't think. But if you notice I don't respond immediately, please forgive me. I'm trying to come up... My speech impediments. I'm trying to keep up as best as I can. Hey, pumpkins. So let's just collect some wood here. This is a good tree to start off on. Have you played the latest version of Minecraft? Yes, I have, and I do like it. I'm still waiting for them to add an update to it so that certain items that they've added, like the fletching table and stuff like that, will have some more uses. And for now, it's just decoration until they add something to it. But yeah, I do like the new update. I really, really do. It actually runs better than any other version on my PC for some reason, so it's the best running one. I guess it's just latest, so they fixed some graphical errors. If you stream to Mixer, you can see chat near instantly. I mean, I can see chat near instantly either way, but what I mean is I have this thing called Restream.io, and the problem with that, it's not exactly real time, but tries to keep up with two chats at once. Like I have Twitch and YouTube connected to it at once. And I used to keep Mixer connected to it, but I removed it after a little while because I just got bored of Mixer. But yeah. Chat isn't, it's not that chat is delayed or my video is, it's that I have a chat thing on my screen, so because I don't have two monitors and my phone's about dead, I have to use another app so I can see chat at the same time while I'm playing the game and keep up as best as I can. So I apologize if I can't keep up very well, but I am trying my very best. We're gonna mine this tree for a while. Hi, how are ya? Also, if you notice stuff that I drop, Drops flat like that. I love that mod. So handy. Actually, I'm going to keep that around. So I have all kinds of mods on here. I can go through a mod list, but some, like, I can look through my mod options or whatever, and there's a certain list of them, but it doesn't list every single one that I have on here, unfortunately. So, do I have step up on? No, I don't. Good. I had it step up, add it as a backup for certain situations, but one aggravating thing about it is it's just auto jump, and I hate auto jump. Auto jump has made me kill myself so many times. It's annoying. I don't know. Personally, I'm gonna say this much: Minecraft has got to be my #1 game of all time, because I mean, in reality, it truly is, to me, the greatest game ever made. For most reasons of, it really stretches out your creativity into a new situation, especially in like creative mode, but even in survival, you can get really creative, and it really broadens the spectrum for many kids and even adults across the world to express themselves in a game that's just some pixel game of cubes and blocks and of little zombies and skeletons, but you're able to express yourself easier with it. It's been really easy to connect with. It's a simple game, but because of how much it's been a creative source and just a source of happiness to many children across the world, and it's honestly, in my opinion, a staple for what our country is today. Or not really our country, but like the gaming industry today, more as. Yeah, I saw that. I think it was because especially that Minecraft has reached 10 years old as of recently. I don't remember if it was a couple of days ago or not, but it reached 10 years old, which is amazing to me, because I mean, like, can you imagine that? The game is 10 years old. It's like just, oh wow, we've come this far, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take one of those, get a sword real quick. I know it's a bad sword, but it's a sword. Axe. Pickaxe. Boom, boom, boom. Also, in case you're wondering what texture pack I'm using, I'm actually using my own texture pack that a friend had made for me. Let me go, where's my texture packs? So, this is my Skyward Eclipse pack, and I know the resolution is small for it, but it was made by my friend Eruption way back in the day, and I still use it. I really like it. It's more of a PvP texture pack, but I don't mind using it in this. But if you guys would like me to use Life, for example, which looks something like this. The video ended, then it started again. What video? The stream? It may be because I'm stuck in this sort of full screen. Did that happen to anybody else where the stream ended then reopened again? If so, please let me know and I'll see what I can do to fix it. I'm gonna try and pull it up on my phone for a second. Alright. So this is the Minecraft Life edition. This one's just a realistic version, but I have some shader packs that would make it look really good. But right now, streaming with my shader pack does not work out very well. I do realize that the pickaxes and stuff are a little bit transparent for some reason. You can probably see that. But this is just a life texture pack I use for certain modern houses that I try and build and stuff like that. So, but I'm going to be using my Skyward Eclipse custom one. Hey, what's up, Top Hat Cat? How you doing? You startled us. I spook you. The sheer terror that enters my soul is invigorating. Oh my gosh. But like, let's be honest, this game has connected children and adults over the years so well, and it's grown so much. And like, I kind of picture this game a lot like Legos, in the sense that it's brought kids close together to really stretch out their imagination and create things that they can really see themselves doing in real life, you know? Where's my... I don't remember where I put my crafting table. Alright, good. Good job, me. Yeah, here it is. That's what I thought. Gonna make a quick bed. Boop. Scoodly-doot. In the new update, you can have different colored beds and stuff, which is cool. We just chilling in this one. The eating sound effect is louder than my voice. Is it? I may need to adjust my audio. Yeah, let me adjust my audio and turn down my audio by a bit. Yeah, that should be better. I apologize for that. I sometimes forget that. Filters. I forgot to add my gain filter to my mic as well. I usually add a gain filter about, I think it's 5. There we go. Gain filter, compressor. I'll deal with the compressor later. I did need to add the gain though, so let me transition real fast. Alright, that's better. Boom. Alright. So hopefully the game sound is a bit quieter. I apologize if it's not, and it's terrible. For me, my game is really loud. Like, it's amazing to see how far this game has come. Both, like, even in the meme industry. It's, like, really made a comeback over the years. Not like it ever died in the meme industry either. Like, it's been around for so long, but, like, I don't know, the way it's just showing itself nowadays is really different, I feel like. Hey, Lucky, how you doing? I know I'm really boasting about this game, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. I love this game. I always have. It was one of the games one of the games that me and my best friends really connected on back in the day. Like me and my best friend Reptile, which you've seen in a couple of my videos, even back when he was named Shadow Hunter back in the day, and his brother Shadow Master. We all have just grown up together, and now Shadow Master is called Drumon. You'll see him occasionally on my server. But that's one of the games we really connected on, other than like Halo and stuff like that. Because we got to mess around in creative together, build diners and stuff like that. And one of the biggest things we used to do when we were younger, and heck, even now still do, whenever working on writing stories, because we like writing and stuff like that. It's one of the things we try to work on. If you see the lights flicker on and off, that's because my family's calling me without trying to be loud in my stream. We'll be right back. I think I want to try using the flintlock for a bit, see how good it is compared to the new shotgun. Ooh. Oh, got him.
Later that same evening.
Oh no, I'm panicking. Never mind.
You must die! Boom. Boom.
can't believe the kills I've been getting. These eliminations are great.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Dude, this is the greatest combination ever. I love these guns. Dang, they both teamed on me. Yep. I'll take that.
Later.
Yeah. They didn't see you. Try to sneak around. Oh my god. Oh wait. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I didn't have any weapons.
GG, bro.
GG. You were really good.
Thank you, bro.
No problem. But hey, that guy was awesome. I'm pleased with him.
And then
I don't think y'all special with that, John Wick boy. Get on my level.
yeah.
Do you boys want to see true power? Let me show you. The marksman pistol.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
That boy was not ready for me to pop up in there. Oh my gosh, I love this. Wait, am I recording? Yes, I am. Come, my army of John Wicks. Oh, I love this game. I don't even care about winning. This is just lots of fun for me.
No! 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 No!
In case you're wondering what the point of that was, it was so that he doesn't get my point. Whoa! Excommunicado. Be seeing you, Skyward Select. Let's go! I don't know what that means. Alright, we're back, guys. I apologize for the really long, like, about 5 minute or 5 to 6 minute, like, period I was away. But I wanted to have y'all have plenty of time to enjoy that video, because that is a new video that you guys get to see first before I upload it to YouTube. So, if you guys are on Twitch and you haven't seen me, be sure to follow me on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube and don't follow me on Twitch, you can follow me on there if you want. However, honestly, you don't have to, because anything I stream to Twitch will be streamed straight to YouTube as well. So either way, you're good. But if you're, like I said, if you're on Twitch or any other service, come to my YouTube channel. That's where I'm the most active. And if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter for more information on what I'm doing daily and stuff like that. Also, there's a new thing that I've added into the description. However, I'm not sure how well it's going to work right now. I still have a lot of test runs to do with it, but it's a sponsored messaging thing. So basically, if someone chooses to tip me through this app called Loots, I will have an ad appear on the video for just a moment on the stream, and then that message will be able to be seen to everybody. And it's like a super chat in a way. So, I'm going to paste it right here, if I can, in the Restream app. Let's see. Okay, the Restream app does not want to send it, so I'll just post it on YouTube. So that link that I've posted in the chat is a link to the app. However, if you notice that it doesn't seem to work or something like that, please let me know. It's a testing thing. I still have a lot more things I may have to figure out with it. It's just a work in progress. So, if you guys would like, I'll show you what it would look like. Let me see if I can test the widget on here. Give me one moment, and we're going to do a quick test overlay. Let's see what that looks like. This is what it would look like. This is just a general look of what it would look like. So an ad would appear for a couple of seconds, and then boom, your message would appear right there. So that's all that is. BioGalaxy Clement IP. What do you mean IP? If you're wondering what my IP address is, I'm not playing with other people. This is just me chilling out and stuff. But yeah, if Loots app doesn't work, I apologize. It is still a work in progress. So, yeah. To play? Oh no, I'm playing alone today. I just wanted to play a solo stream and just relax for a while. Just relaxing time to talk with my chat and just chill out. Get away from reality for a bit. And all the chaos in the world for a while, and just relax. Take it easy. Yeah, that was stupid. But I'm okay with it. I'm supposed to be stupid. Yeah. As simple as this game truly is a evolutionary advancement as far as gaming goes. Like, you know, a game is in a way impressive whenever people try to copy it in just about every way possible. I mean, that's just how I see it in reality, but I mean, Fortnite, for example, as frustrating as the game is, and as frustrating as the curators are and all that, and I will admit it can be frustrating how the community is seen on there, you have to admit, with the game, how it was originally made was and is impressive, in a way. And if you don't see that, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing against that. That's just how I personally see it. It's just impressive in its own shape and form. So, you don't have to see it that same way, but I see the game as being impressive in its creation, in a way. Sure, we can always say that they copied others, and they did. There's nothing going against that. But how the game was originally, you know, created, funded, and built up is just impressive. At least to me. That's just how I look at it. As far as if I do decide to play with other people, I might do so later on. I'm not sure right now. For now, I just want to relax, just hang out with you guys, talk with you guys, and just chill. It's a chill stream today. No need for all the tediousness. I like the coloring of my bed too. It's all nice and blue. All nice and blue. One moment. I'm gonna close Restream and I'm gonna reopen it real fast here. Where is it? Restream chat. Here we are. There we go. So, hopefully that message sent out properly. That way I can see chat properly. If so, gourd. Very gourd. Let's see. Let's make a chest real fast. Here. I'm going to make a texture pack real quick. Alrighty. How many is this? Okay, I don't have enough quite yet. That's fine. Oh, there he is. There's that corpse I was looking for. Alright. Let's go do something for a bit. Go collect some more wood. Might grab some of that pumpkins though. Maybe make a pumpkin pie? What is the recipe for pumpkin pie? That's one thing I will admit I really love about update 1.4 compared to, like, I'm playing on 1.8.9 right now. Because that's one where I get the most mods out of, and it's the one I'm most used to, especially in combat scenarios, especially in PvP. But 1.14, I like its crafting menu abilities. It's a lot easier to navigate, and it has the whole recipe book that makes things a lot easier for other players. Because, I mean, you can't always remember the recipes, and you're stuck Googling it up a lot of times, so having a recipe book to go off of is really handy, and I love that. I love how I'm able to reach that somehow, even though how short this axe is. Also, if anyone is messaging me in Discord and I'm not seeing it, I apologize, but I'm not on Discord right now. I think I have Discord open on my phone. I'm not sure. I can check all Discord messages later. So, in you guys' opinion, because I want to get y'all involved as well, what would be your favorite game? And if it's this one, what's your favorite aspect of Minecraft that you can think of? And if it's not your favorite game, no judgment, because, I mean, people like different games. Heck, arguably, this is... Sometimes I wouldn't say this is my favorite game of all time. I do think it's honestly, the best game of all time, in a way, because of how it is. Just simply put, it's just artistic. I just enjoy that. My favorite game of all time is stuck between Kingdom Hearts and Halo 3. Or maybe Halo Reach. Because those are the games I really grew up playing. Minecraft's a really good one too. Honestly, that's where my channel was originally built up. The first things I really uploaded on my channel would have to be a mix between Gary's mod and Minecraft. That's just really where my channel grew off from. And plus my little but good enough experience in editing really came in handy whenever I used to have a channel before this one called Shadowrat, and then when I started my new Shadowrat channel, I had the experience to just start up and get subscribers way quicker because I knew what I was doing more as. I don't know why I say more as a lot. You'll probably hear me say that a ton of the time. That honestly scared me a little bit. I was not expecting it to break there. I love these big trees. They're cool. Alright. I'm starving. I'm not eating pork because I don't swing that way, buddy. I don't think I have one single fave game, but I have one for each genre. Alright. what would you say is your favorite action game if you had to pick one? Like maybe a shooter game. Heck, action games don't have to be shooter. It could be a slasher, or heck, it could be something like Devil May Cry or something like that. So, I'm curious. What's y'all's favorites? Could be from any genre. Just what do y'all like? Oh, cotton filament. I want to build us a roof. I want to build us a house. I think next thing we need to go do is go mining. Because I do need some coal and some... I was about to say wood, but no, I need some, what do you call it? I'm going to build one more wall area right there because of that. I do need some... I need a furnace, that's what I was needing. Because... I need a furnace. Alright. Let's put all that in there. I really grew up on COD. Yeah, COD was one of those big games. Sky, I really liked the video. Thanks, Caleb. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sorry if I responded late. I was really focusing on what I was building at the time. For shooters, it'd be COD Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 was really good. For me, I mostly played Modern Warfare 2. As far as COD goes, my favorite action one, my favorite out of all the COD games would be, I think I want to say Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, I want to say. Yeah, COD 1. World at War was a really good one, mostly for the zombies on it, though. Black Ops 2 multiplayer was really a lot of fun, and something I used to play a lot, but I never really played a whole lot of the multiplayer, but I used to play LAN with my best friends, Reptile and Drewmon, all the time. Shadow Hunter, Shadow Master, same people. But that's what we played all the time. It was that or Halo Forge mode. Just, I'm out of all shooter games, my favorite shooter game would have to be Halo. It's in between Halo 3 and Halo Reach as far as that goes. Jeez, that scared the crap out of me. I forgot. I need to kill something so I can have some food. You can't die from starvation as far as I know. You can just be super, super low on hearts. Ooh, well, maybe I will die. I don't know. Can I make anything with the pumpkins? I don't remember how to make something with pumpkins. I got plenty of pumpkin seeds. That'll work. Alright. Well, I need to find something to kill. I'm not fixing to jump that. It's okay. You realize late. Yeah, it takes time because I have the chat here, but I'm also trying to pay attention to the game at the same time, so it can be difficult. So, love World at War Zombies. World at War Zombies was honestly my favorite. Black Ops 2 Zombies was pretty good as well, but like, World at War was number one. As far as the Left 4 Dead series, to me, the Left 4 Dead series was okay. I wasn't too big of a fan of them. Like, Left 4 Dead 2 was pretty fun, but other than that, the rest of them I didn't really care all that much for. Same, man. World at War had the best zombies. Absolutely, bro. Now, as far as the genre of, I'd say story. I'm not moving to thriller yet, because honestly, I didn't play a whole lot of thriller games in my life. How do I make stairs again? I don't remember how to make stairs. How do I make stairs? What was it? This, and this? Ah, yeah, that's what it was. That's what I was looking for. Sweet. Oop. Oop. Doot. Because I like being fancy. I'm getting the most out of this. So, as far as my favorite story game, that would have to be Kingdom Hearts. For its story. And some people can say if they want that it's not a story game. I definitely see it as a story game. Because, I mean, technically speaking, that's what it was. It was a story-based game. It had its own storyline and everything. Boop. One more. I want to make another furnace or two. Let's make 3 furnaces. Now we have 2 backups. Boop and boop. Boop. Let's get some of those in there. Let's put those up there, those in there. Sweet. Is it not nighttime yet? It looks pretty dark to me. I love the story of What Remains. Absolutely. Okay, so I did record What Remains of Edith Finch. I did make a video on it. I don't know if I still have the videos of it, but I recorded it with my stepdad. It was very weird, but it was actually a really good story-based game, and I understood it in a way. I understood where it was going with this story. Still kind of weird, but you know, if you understand how the story went and all the info behind it that you could gather, it made sense in a way of how it was built up. It really did have a great story, and I guess in a way it was a thriller game. I think, at least. It was a story thriller. Weird, but amazing. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, if you think, okay, so I'm pretty big on psychology. I'm a big psychology fan, in all honesty. That's what I partially want to go to college for, psychology. And one of the courses I want to study. Because, I mean, take a look into people's heads and how they think and understand them. And one thing that I want others to understand about psychology, and if you have a counselor, you may notice this as well. A lot of counselors who do their jobs and stuff honestly don't understand the people they're counseling all that well as they think, because they don't experience it themselves. Those counselors haven't experienced what they do. So, Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite Kingdom Hearts out of them all, Caleb. They were really good. Kingdom Hearts is a great series. But, like, as I was saying, they don't understand where we're coming from, like, if you go see a counselor, because it's not that they don't understand, but more that some of them haven't been in that same position as we have. Like, some of them haven't been abused before, but they try to be encouragers to encourage people differently. But sometimes they just say that's your mindset, or that's just how your mind is. And sometimes it is. Sometimes it is just how your mindset is, and there is ways you can fix that. But other times it's not, and that's just how it is. And a lot of people just don't understand that and can't really comprehend it, because that's just not who they are. And it makes perfectly good sense as to why. Because some of them haven't been in that same position that you or I have. Like, some of them haven't been in the position, like, in the position of they've been abused, like I've been in an abusive relationship for many years of my life. And talking to counselors and stuff never really helped me. I've talked to a school counselor before, and all they could really say is just that you just got to keep going and stuff like that. And that's not wrong. You got to keep moving forward. But they haven't walked in the same walk we have. So they couldn't say the same things I could. They couldn't feel the same way I did about the situations I was in. So, and that's not always their fault. It's not their fault that they haven't been in these situations. In fact, I'd be very grateful, and I'm thankful that they haven't. It's a blessing that they haven't been in that situation of misery and pain. That is a graphical error over there. but they haven't experienced that pain some people have to go through, and that's both for a better thing and for a worse thing when trying to encourage somebody, because you can't always tell where they're coming from, and some people just, because they lack that understanding that the other person has, they just can't help them, and it honestly sucks. You forgot to put Royale in the description. Yeah, because I'm not playing Royale right now. If you're saying of games I can play, yeah, I thought I added that earlier today, but if not, I can just edit it in later. Yeah, they haven't walked the miles in our shoes that we have. Everybody's different, and whether you experience that same thing that others have or not, it's always harder to... What the heck? Hold up. Is that a glitch? What the heck happened to this block? Essence of Earth. What the heck is this? What mod am I using? What is in my hand? Hold on. My hand! Help me! Help! I've got the Hulk's fist! Look at me. I'm being weighed down by this. I just have a giant brick on my arm. What the heck is this? What mod is this? What mod is this? Hold on. Mod options. What mod is this? Is it from Biomes of Plenty or something? I don't know. I do have the Infinity Gauntlet in this game, and I can spawn it and all that, but not gonna do that right now. I'm trying to figure out why the heck this is happening. Why is this on my hand? I am Thanos. This is the new Infinity Gauntlet. It's literally like half my size. Like, it's up to my shoulder. I'm just walking around chilling with it. This is the new Infinity Gauntlet. The Earth Gauntlet. I've got the whole world in my hands. Being a person who's been through the ringer, I really want to study psychology with... I wish I could spell. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like, I've been in situations like that too, and it sucks. It really does, and it's harder when a lot of family or other people can't understand you because they haven't been in that situation. So I definitely do want to know psychology so I can help people who are in those situations. And like, even online, I always try to encourage people, and I don't want people to hurt, because no one deserves that. No one deserves, like, no one should have to go through anything that I've gone through. Now, I'm not saying that my pain is bigger than anybody else's, but no one should have to go through that. And I never want anyone to feel pain like that. It's not fair. And there's no justification to it. There's no way of making it right. So, I definitely want to learn psychology in a way so that way I can connect the dots of why people feel the way they feel about certain things. So, I'm really tired. I can't spell. I know what you mean. Flying blocks. Oh yeah, you did trick me, didn't you, gamer guy? Darn you. I'm going to scroll up a bit in chat because I want to make sure I'm reading all the messages you guys have sent to me. Sky, have you seen a fly? I haven't seen a fly as of right now. Even Honka Man needs help. Yep. Yeah. Flying blocks. Where's the flying blocks? I didn't even notice any. Hey, it was good, horsies. Look at this one's legs. This one's You good? These horses are something else. I'm good. I'll be over here. These horses are freaky. Oh, that one's adorable. Its legs are gigantically long compared to its body in the future. How do you go from this skinny leg to that? Well, this one's just lost its mind. It's over here spinning. Can't pirouette all the time. You look somewhat normal. You got cake frosting on your legs. You look like you got your legs in a cast. This one has casts for legs. Did you read the one about high school? My message, I mean. If you sent me it through Discord as of recently, like within a few moments ago or something like that, I probably haven't. But I think you've maybe told me a couple things about your high school in the past, if I can remember it. Why has this one got a checkerboard on his back? Yep, this one's crazy too. It's always spinning. There's a lot of sheep. You look somewhat normal. Let me try and use you as a horse. Not in the chat. Tricker guy 25, tricker guy 25, tricker guy 25. Good golly. Wait. Have I tamed him? No, in the chat. Oh. Let me see. It may not have come through because of the, what you call it? Let me go see though. In fact, I'm studying that as well as sociology. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I know I need a saddle, but I was trying to figure out where I can get one again. I may have to kill a couple of your brothers. Hold on. Are you good? Okay. I'm gonna just go kill a couple of your brethren. Don't mind me. Come here. Alright. Time to put you out of your misery! The noise it makes breaks my heart. Well, okay, I can't kill you. You're too adorable. I'm gonna kill you anyways. I know it. I sent it 3 times. No, you can only find them in chests. You can make a saddle. Unless you have a mod to craft it. I've crafted a saddle before. I can't remember the recipe for it, but I've crafted it recently. Flying box up on top of some mountains. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Let's see, what was the recipe for a saddle? If anything, I'll just make a lead once I have some strong. I'll remember you. Boop, 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 scoodly doot, 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 doot. What would have to be? I got a good question for y'all. What do y'all want to do whenever you go to college? What is some of the stuff you guys want to study? I'm going to save that, whatever that is there. Boom, done deal. Now, I can't remember what the recipe was. So I think it was going all across there and then something in the middle. I can't remember quite what. It has indeed been real. I'm in college for IT. I see. That's only 1.10 onward. Really? I've made it 1.8.9 before. I may have had a mod for it. If that is the case, it's kind of ridiculous of them. Why add horses to the game, but you can't craft saddles, so you have to go to find a dungeon or a chest to craft it? Like, what the heck? Or not even craft it, just pick it up randomly. The human mind as well as history of the 20th century. Oh, nice. That's some good things to go into college for. For me, it's going to be in computer sciences, like IT in a way, but mostly video production, and I think there was something else, psychology, and there was one more I can't remember the name of right now. But a lot of the things, like, I used to take these job tests whenever I was younger and onward, it would tell you what a idea of what job you could have in the future could be. And one of them that I got was preacher or funeral director. So either I was going to be a pastor of some church or I was about to direct somebody's death. Alright. Come on in, Billy. Yeah. I'm not editing that out of the actual video when this is a VOD either. Anyways, dang, I need to eat some more. I'm gonna go grab some torches and we're gonna explore the inside of that cove. Yeah, this game, like, growing up playing it, I used to love messing around in the tutorial world with the castles that were there and stuff like that. Me and my little brother would role play as a king or something like that way back then. It was just what we did. It was how we had fun, and I don't regret a single bit of it. Everyone in public school is forced to take those for 8th grade. I always got art or computer related stuff for those job test things. Yeah. For me, it was always because of how empathetic I am and how much encouragement I have in me and in my understanding, I guess. It's just been like, oh, you'll be perfect at understanding people's feelings, except when you're not. Everything. I forgot how scary this game used to get for me whenever I was little. Nope, 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 nope. My nose itches. I'm sorry. Everyone in public school is forced to take that. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not taking public school anymore. Take it. You bring it. I'll knock you off. Hey, take a chill pill. Take a. What the heck? It did nothing. Literally did nothing. You stay right over there. Stay. Stay. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. Yeah. Yeah. I just took a little path around. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what just happened? Oh, wait, is there more? Oh, yeah. I was about to say, I was confused for a second. My nose itches. Yeah, I'm homeschooled myself, so I don't do a lot of the things that you have to do in public school, thankfully. But, I mean, public school isn't the worst, but there's a lot of things that they limit nowadays in public school. Like, the Bible, they no longer teach it in public schools as far as I know, at least. And I guess it's because they want to teach more about evolution and all that, which I don't. Even if I weren't Christian, I don't believe in all that evolution stuff. I believe in. There are some parts of evolution that I do believe in, such as microevolution, which is basically adapting, and I can understand that. All right, Caleb, it was nice seeing you and hearing from you. Have a good night's sleep. But, like, to me, microevolution makes sense. It's an adaptation. But to be evolved over thousands upon thousands of years, and millions of years, with whole dinosaurs, oh yeah, they died millions of years ago. Like, to me, I don't believe that, because of how science works. Like, for instance, the Grand Canyon. A lot of people believe that the Grand Canyon was made over a couple of millions of years of the rock sediment having water divulged over time. But something about that never made sense to me because of how let's take for instance how water works when it instantly just pops up there and then it derodes over a course of a couple of hours. And then like even places where I live. Okay, so there's a place near where I live, and it's a big kind of river, but along the rock walls you see that there are sections of parts of it that are worn down, and you can see little marks of where the water levels could be. I'm like, if that can only be made, and I'm talking it's big tall walls going up. So I look at that, I'm like, if that could be made over a short period of time, like over maybe even a couple of years, like even just 20 years, I don't think the Grand Canyon could have just been made in millions of years. Heck, I think it could have been made in a couple of hundred. because of how big it is, I will admit it may have taken a little bit of time, maybe a couple of years, if anything. But if you take into like a Bible look at it, and if you're not religious, I can understand that completely. You're free to your own opinion on that part. But like, to me, whenever the flood of Noah happened or whatever, it flooded the whole earth, and it made more sense to me of how that destroyed and pretty much created that sediment in the Grand Canyon and created all those sections. It just made sense. And it can be made in a couple of minutes and stuff like that. It's not something that has to take period over millions of years. But it is entirely possible over a couple of minutes, even, if you have a certain type of rock. It's a certain type of red rock. I can't think of the name of it now, but you can find research on that and stuff like that, where it can be made over just a course of a couple of minutes in certain types of rock and stuff like that. But millions of years, I don't believe. And dinosaurs going extinct because of a meteor, it could be possible. That part I'm not too sure of. Personally, I think it may have been the flood because of how they're buried, and it makes sense. But I'm not going to entirely say that a meteor didn't hit the Earth at one point, because there's several parts of evidence that show that a meteor at one point or another did strike the Earth. So for all we know, that could have played a big chunk and part of it. But I believe that the dinosaurs, whenever the Earth was flooded, may have drowned and were killed. And I was watching a debate of where a guy, I can't remember his name was, but he was a creationist, but he was having a debate against what do you call it? He was having a debate against Bill Nye the Science Guy. But one of the ideas that Bill brought up was that if you can find a corpse of a dinosaur and its bones where it's trying to swim out, then you'll make a discovery of how that they could have been flooded the whole time. And to me, that didn't make sense, because I'm like, do you realize how stuff gets crushed underwater? There's the amplitude of water pressure, and if they drown, they float down to the bottom. And stuff like that. There's several different aspects you can take into account on that, but I mean, I wouldn't say that they'd be still swimming if they're drowning. If they're drowned, I think they just kind of just fall. To me, like, if you see how a drowning body works, that's usually just how it works. You don't see a drowned person still swimming. That just never made sense to me. And there's probably other aspects to that, and everybody's free to their own opinion. I just don't, it doesn't make sense to me personally, but there are other things. I'm also going to try and pay attention to chat. I'm going to re-look at it. I apologize. I got really into it. Good night, Lucky. I'm glad you had a good time. Give me 1 minute here to look at the chat. Okay, don't forget the rate of the erosion depends on the rock as well. Yes. Softer rock will erode much faster than harder rock. It wasn't just a meteor that killed most dinos. It was several things. I can definitely agree there. I think it makes sense of how they may have been killed over time, but I don't believe that it was just a meteor. I think a meteor could have played part in it, but to me it doesn't make entirely sensible. That's sensible. Doesn't make entirely sense for it to wipe out all the dinosaurs off the face of the earth like that, and how they're buried. It's how they're buried and how the bones are found in the Grand Canyon. Some of it doesn't make sense to me. Once an animal has been dead for a long enough time, their bodies have built enough gases from bacteria inside of their bodies that could have made them float, at least for a while. Yeah. But and I could see them floating. I don't see them still swimming, or they're trying, you know what I mean? But I can see their bodies if they're floating for a period of time. I don't know about swimming though. I think that's what Bill Nye said. And if I have my what do you call it, like, words wrong or positioning wrong on that remark on me, I'll take that hit. Mostly because I'm not saying I'm right in anything. That's just, for me, I think that the flood and a couple of other things played part in how the dinosaurs went extinct and how the Grand Canyon was made. That's just what's sensible to me. But I'm not going to say that the flood was the number one reason why it happened, or that something else was the number one reason. That I almost did not see you, Mr. Creeper. Don't kill me. Oh, I got him. Jeez. I need to get to my house as quickly as possible. The mirror was like the tipping point, if I remember the theory. Yeah, that makes sense. For it to be like the tipping point or a parting factor, that makes sense to me. Like, I can understand that. But, like, for someone to say it's a soul thing, I don't believe in. You may not rest in other monsters nearby. Where are you at? Sit down, you sack of crap. Sleepy. But yeah, there's all kinds of different arguments and points you can bring up on that, and everyone's free to their own opinion. Like, for me, I don't think it was millions of years. I don't think the Earth has been around for millions upon millions of years. Maybe a couple 100,000, maybe, if anything. Maybe 100,000. To me, I believe the Earth's been around for definitely over 5,000 years and so. And I can't say nothing because of how evidence is shown, but I mean, is that a witch? Yeah, that's a witch. But I don't know. I don't know everything about the world yet, and I'm definitely not grown up still into it yet. But I definitely have my own beliefs about how that goes, especially with the Bible and stuff like that. But a lot of people who aren't religious like I am have different arguments on that part and stuff like that, and I respect them. People have their own opinions, and honestly, a lot of the opinions that people have that go along with science properly make sense of how it can play in part both with the Bible and against it in a way. Like, there are both parts where we see it as going one way and how the Bible says it is another. Like, if we take, for example, how the Bible says things and how we think about how old speaking was back in those days, and how words meant a lot differently than what they do today. And also, a lot of people just don't understand anymore. And I hear this all in churches and whatnot, of them bringing up how things say a certain way and stuff like that. To me, I'm like, you realize these are Hebrew people, right? Some people like bringing up, like, different factors from what we would consider today. Right, the Bible could have simplified how things have happened, like the flood, for example. I can agree there. It could have simplified. And, for example, the Bible, if I can remember the quote correctly, I don't have my Bible on me right now, but the earth opened up, the circle of the earth cracked open and opened up, and the earth split. And that made sense because of how tectonic plates were, and that they may have broke apart, and that is just part of the simplistic idea of it, is that that played a part in it. And there is evidence that a flood did occur in the world, but people can argue that wasn't worldwide or whatever, but like, there is evidence of a flood in the world, and there's different aspects of it. Like, heck, one of the most interesting things about different religions and cultures is how a lot of them start off with there being a big flood in the world at some point. That their gods had wanted to punish the world or something like that, or they were having an argument or something like that. And it's just interesting, but it could be just a simplistic way of showing it. There could have been a lot more to it, and there's a whole lot of things that science can't understand. That not that science can understand, but that people don't see in science yet, or that we see in science that we don't see in the Bible yet. There's all kinds of different things, religious or not. There are parts in the Bible that do have a science behind them, like for instance, the whole Moses, whenever he put his staff into the water and into this, I think it's the Sea of Reeds, if I'm correct. It was the Nile River, and it turned to blood. As they said, what I believe is that it wasn't actually blood, but there is places over there that there's red algae that are in the water, and whenever they collect a lot, they have the appearance of what looks like blood. And whenever you look at that, that just makes sense with how the Bible kind of puts it. But there's all kinds of other sciences that can go with or against that. So, away from that now, away from all that, because we sat there and talked about that for a while, and it was just kind of numbing, I have a feeling. But I definitely enjoy talking about that stuff, no matter how people feel about it. Just, it's interesting to me, and it's a good way to just look at the world differently, both as scientific perspective and religious perspective, or any perspective ever. It's just interesting to see and look at the world. But yeah. So moving on from that, it's interesting, and it's just different belief systems have different things, religious or not, and how sciences can go along with how beliefs were created, and how the Bible works and how people understand it is incredible. It's just it's a wow factor, because there's how the world saw things back then is a lot differently than how we see them now, but nowadays we know a lot more. We know a lot more of the sciences of stuff. So how people, and I think the Bible is true 100%, and if you're not religious, I think some people in science can also agree that what the Bible may be true. And I've heard someone else say this that was an atheist, but they were also a scientist. I can't remember their name. It was Todd something. But they believed the Bible to be true, but they didn't believe in all the aspects of God in the world, but they believed the science of it. Like the science of it, of how things happened, made sense and stuff like that, and they like to work with that. So, either way, taken away from that, so we can move on, because I like talking about this stuff. I like talking about all kinds of stuff, both on Discord, on here. It's just, we're relaxing. I'm talking. It's just, we're here. We're just here to have fun and just chill. No need for like arguments or anything like that. It's just, we're just here to talk and have a good time. I don't like arguing with anybody. I like accepting everybody's points and perspectives, because everybody's different and everybody believes the way they do, and you're perfectly free to do so. Like, just because we believe differently doesn't mean I have to force anything upon you. But like, if someone tries to tell me what I shouldn't bring up religion on my channel or something like that, I'm just going to keep doing it anyways, because that's just who I am. I believe the way I believe, and no one else is going to take that from me. And I'm like that on my Discord, because I say no one is allowed to judge anyone on my Discord. We're all people, all the same. We're just here to have a good time and chill out. We're not here to sit here and fight with somebody or hurt people's feelings or anything like that. We're just here all together. We're friends. Debates are fun, arguments are not. I agree with that 100%. Debates are fun, interesting. You get to see what people are like in different perspectives and how they think. And there's a lot more science I could put behind that, and that's a lot more stuff I definitely need to talk about in person and stuff like that. Like me and people I go to church to, or people I hang out with at the co-op and stuff like that. We have talks about stuff like this all the time, and it's all interesting. We all get to look at it with sciences and stuff like that, and we have notes, and that's just how we like to look at stuff. But I like having debates like this, even on Twitter. I don't like arguing on Twitter, because arguments are pointless. It's not our job to judge others, exactly. I say that a lot of the times. It's not my job to judge anybody. That's just not my job. I'm not a judge. I'm here to encourage others, and I'm here to have courage, be strong in it, and to encourage others all the time, and to hear others out, and to bring them closer and stuff. And one thing I disagree with, as far as some Christians go, not all Christians, but some go, is they try to push away a lot of people and chastise people who don't believe the same way, and just get angry at them. There's no need for it. There's no need to fight on such a level of stupidity. Like, it's unnecessary. We're all people all together. And to fight over things like that is just borderline stupid. You know what I mean? What the heck? Did that just happen? Hold on. You know what? Sure. Either way, at the end of the day, we're people all the same, and we should love each other either way, no matter what someone's beliefs are. That's just how I believe, and it's not my job to judge anyone. It's true, just simplified or exaggerated. Plus, some info could have been lost in translation. Exactly. One of the biggest things that I see in the Bible and in sciences is how lost things are in translation, because words mean, a lot of people like looking things at a Latin or Hebrew, or not Hebrew, English perspective rather than a Hebrew perspective. For instance, that brings up the idea from me that, oh no, my game crashed, dang it. That brings up the idea for me, people often forget, you do realize Jesus was Jewish. He was a Jew. And he was a Hebrew. He was Jewish at one point, but people often forget that and don't look at things from a Hebrew perspective through the Bible of how Hebrews put things and understood things and saw things. So, how they saw it back then and how it was looked at in older times compared to how now, we see things completely differently. So, like, anytime I think about how someone could judge me, I just judge myself first. I look at myself. I have my flaws. I have a lot of them. And I'm not proud of them. But I have no good reason to ever judge anybody else. And if I do so, knock me... I'm sorry, I'm hiccuping. But if I ever do so to where I judge somebody else for what they believe and put them down because of it, knock me out. Because that's not my job. That's not who I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be an encouraging person that loves others. And to push somebody away is just hateful, and I don't like that. I know what that's like to be treated with, especially with the way I believe, and how differently it is to both Christians, Jewish people, and many others. I know what it's like to be pushed away like that, and it hurts. A lot of time it hurts, but I know what that feeling is, and it's not my job to ever judge any others. I don't want to do that. I just want to love others, I want to be a friend to others, and I want to encourage others. It's one of the reasons why I like keeping up this channel. It's PG and family friendly, and it keeps with the idea that everyone matters, and I love everyone. I have no reason to hate a single soul on this planet. Everybody's free the way they are. No difference there. Whew, I got deep into that. This is supposed to be a pretty a pretty chill stream, and I just went into it. I have 2 pigmen in my house. What happened? Wait, are you playing Minecraft right now? Anyways, let's get back to the silliness. You have 2 pigmen in your house? What happened? Who'd you upset? I'm on MC, yeah, lol. What are you playing on, Xbox or PC? If you're playing PC, I mean, I might be able to, we might be able to hang out if you want on here. Just chill out and stuff. I can probably open up the local of it and the IP. If not, I can go to the Windows 10 edition and open up a server on there. It's so much easier to open up a server on the Windows 10 edition than it is on regular Minecraft. I noticed. PC Master Race. Trucker Guy also happens to read the Bible from time to time. Yeah, like, no matter what people believe, the Bible is at least an interesting look. I mean, a local server won't work unless you have the proper network mod, and I have it. Just, it's a pain in the absolute butt to set up, and I'm not going to do so, and my game is about to crash. Okay. But the Windows 10 edition, you can make a server on there a lot easier. That's not just local. because it works through not Windows, but works through Xbox. So if you do want to play together, I can open up that. Jesus, scared me. I thought something hit me. But if you do want to play together, I can open up Windows 10 edition of Minecraft and we can hit that up. Come here! Let me break your legs. Eat! Oh, fell. What are you looking at? Oh gosh, that hurt. Just normal Java version. That's fine. Oh no, I'm starting to wheeze. I've got a because of how allergy season is now. I start wheezing because I may need to go to the clinic tomorrow, but I'm starting to wheeze now, so I have to have my inhaler every now and again. Alright, I'm good. I just gotta breathe carefully and not get overexcited. If I get overly excited, I end up losing my breath too fast. That's better. Oh, look how pretty this is. This is legit kind of pretty. Flowers around lava. That's a pretty sight. Here, bee. Whoa, this is beautiful. I'm not even kidding. This is actually quite gorgeous. Wow. That's pretty. Alright. Wow. Pretty. Alright. Well, I might need to save a screenshot of that for later, because that's pretty. Actually kind of made my day. Who knew? There we go. So how's everyone's days going in chat? Hopefully everyone's having a good one. Wait, what do I have in my inventory? Some glue. Personally, I'm having a pretty good day. We just kind of had a chill day. We had to do some work at first, but after that, as far as night goes, it's pretty chill. I got to upload a new video and get some stuff done, so I've had a pretty good day, and hopefully everyone else is too. Ooh, what's that? What are these? Ooh, plums. If you haven't eaten plums in real life, you need to eat some. Plums are actually good. That's good, Ron. I'm happy your day's been good. I occasionally call you Ron, but sometimes I call you Chiron, so I need to figure out what I'm gonna call you. Break the leaf, it'd be faster. Oh, really? Oh, that didn't work for me. Oh wait, maybe it did. No, it didn't. Ooh. Yep. Okay, have to break the actual thing. There we go. Let me try this. Nope. Okay. It's just gone. What are these? Walnuts. It broke my heart and my mind. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, there it is. Oh, and I wonder if it did come off, but like, because of my flat thing mod, I can't. Nope. My flat drop mod doesn't help with that. Alright, well, good to know. Well, I got 2 walnuts and 2 plumes. There's a piggy. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. Why is this one cut off compared to the others? That's weird. Ooh, ooh, what's that? This like a lemon? Or a flesh plum, yeah. It's a gooseberry. I've actually never heard of a gooseberry. Ooh, what's that? Pretty flower. Dandelion. I honestly don't know if I ever need those, so I'm avoiding grabbing those anymore. I think that's part of a mod. I don't know why that tree is just broken right there compared to... Yeah, sure. You know what? I'm not going to question it. I love all the flowers, though. The flowers are really pretty. Like, oh, it's gorgeous. Should I turn on my shaders mod? I could probably turn on one of my shaders mods. I got the light shaders, so it adds just a little bit of effect. But these are just the light versions, which streams making it lag a little bit. Want to play Rocket League? I don't have it installed right now. I have it bought, but I don't have it installed right now. I have very few games installed right now. Let's see, shaders, and I have the CUDA shaders light, but those may be a bit more of a pain. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a bit more strain on my computer. Plus, those lines drive me nuts. So there's always Silders. Silders looks nice, and I can usually run pretty well. Though I notice it causes that outline that looks really weird. I don't know why it does that. Very cartoony, though. Another one I have, which is not really a shaders, but has this. It's called the Wave mod. It's the trippiest thing you'll ever see. This is basically what it looks like to be drunk in this game. I feel like I'm not walking in a straight line at all. That is trippy, isn't it? Oh, dude. I might get nauseous. Oh my golly gracious me alive. Boop. Goop. 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 Boop. 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 I feel like I'm on a pirate ship. This must be the best pirate I've ever seen. So it would seem. And you just see my face through the window. That'd be the best thing to ever see. It's so trippy. If you guys want me to turn this off, let me know, because I know it can get you nauseated. The mountains are waves, bro. How high would you have to be to see this? Bro, the mountains are like wobbling. Shaking, dude. Whoa. Look at the mountain, bro. Look, it's a mountain girt. Oh my gosh. Bro, it's like, this is stupid. If you guys need me to turn this off, let me know and I'll turn it off real fast. Little mountain girths. I have no girths. There's a mountain ram on the lamb. This is it's so trippy. It's kind of cool though. It's kind of cool but trippy. Oh, I'm starting to get a headache. Let me turn that off. Oh my gosh. I apologize. Oh, I'm out of that. Okay, good. Also, in case you guys are... Dang it. I hit the wrong button. Trying to use it. It's not working. That's why I figured it may not work right now. It's still a test run thing. I do thank you for trying to use it. I will try and get it set up in the future. I'm not sure why it doesn't work right now. I do have to get some more looks into it, though. Let me kill some more of these guys. That one died instantly. Dying instantly? What the heck? What's been killing you? I apologize that it's not working, man. I'm gonna get some more work done on it as well. And try to figure it out some more and stuff like that. But let me see and check the sponsored messaging thing. And actually click my link as well. No, sorry. Hit it. Let me try it myself and see if I can fix that. Let us see here. YouTube gaming. Alright, yeah, this is my tip jar. Click the tip. Let's see here. Let me... Hope you'll meet Darker Guy and Silver Guy soon. Alright, Gamer Guy, thanks for showing up. Let me test out the loot thing. Give me a moment, gang. Click the tip. If it doesn't work at first, also try doing the login and let me know how that works. Again, if it's not working, I do apologize. I still have to figure it out some more. Definitely. So. Yeah, I definitely do want to get the sponsored messaging and stuff like that set up soon. That way I can get some money earned on here as well during my streams and stuff, and accept donations and all kinds of stuff like that. That would be awesome. So that's something I'm definitely looking to set up in the future some more. And once I have it all set up and it's all connected and everything, we'll have that going. And that'll be awesome. Let me try one more time by opening it up and seeing how it's doing. I think it worked. Oh, did it? What happened? Let's see if it shows up on stream. If it did, the sponsored messaging should pop up. Oh, there you go. Sponsored message by Loots. This little ad will appear for a moment. Now, I add the bigger ads because it actually earns me a bit more money. Explore more immersive. Oh, okay, so see, that there you go. So that's the test one I did. There's the ad popped up. Okay. That's the one I sent to myself, so that worked. You may have to log in. I wonder if it doesn't work at first, try logging in. And if that doesn't work, go ahead and try. If that doesn't work, let me know and I'll see what I can do. I think I may have just spent some money on my PayPal doing that. Let me check my PayPal, actually. But yeah, I hope that stays working like that, because I really, really like that. One moment. I didn't log in, but I think it worked. I don't know. Maybe it did. I hope so. I really do hope so, because if it doesn't pop up, it should pop up an ad on the screen somewhere on the right side. But if nothing pops up, you can either try again or I'll try something. But it worked for me that one time, so if not, try logging in or something. I'm not sure. It's still, like I said, it's a work in progress, so it may not always work as far as I know. Like, I'm only just now testing it. You know what I'm saying? I honestly did not expect myself to get in this water. I was not looking. If you do see something pop up on the screen, please let me know, because I don't have a notification sound to hear it, I don't think. Like, for instance, this is what you'll see whenever I have a subscriber pop up.
Whoa!
That's a screen that'll pop up whenever I have a new sub or whatever, for example. So that's the alert box, but the sponsored messaging is different. So if nothing pops up on the right side of the screen, you can try logging in or something. And if nothing else, just don't worry too much about it, and I'll try and get it figured out in the future. But I do appreciate you trying, I really do. That's kind of like my version of Super Chats at the moment. And I want to get that more figured out in the future so I can make way more use out of it. I know I've just been running around in circles most of this time, but I'm trying my best. Apologies. Let's see now. Wait, what the heck? Hold up, what happened to me? Why am I missing my face? What on earth? What? Did it not work? I just see "oh my gosh" in the chat. What happened? Oh yeah, you're talking about what? This is my face. I can see through myself. I got a full head of hair. Look, just hello. I am nuthead. I had a coconut on my skull and I'm just poking my eyes out. You don't see me. You don't see a thing. It's just like, that's funny looking. I look normal in here, but not on there. Oh, there it is. Me Morton. Yeah. I honestly have no plans from right here. I just got my house built. I got a furnace. I got a crafting table, a chest. Now what? I suppose I could go into creative mode and show you some of my mods. Mode 1. Alright, so some of the mods I have on here are the ability stones that add you regeneration, swiftness, fire resistance, night vision, strength, leaping, saturation, which is pretty much nothing. And all these stones give you different abilities for a period of time. Extra vanilla items is the essence of Earth thing. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure. The warp book is so I can set warp locations easier. Like, let's say if I go over to my house over here. And I'm just showing you some of these mods that I use and are really fun. Especially this one because it helps me move around. I set this warp page home. Let's say that much. And now, this is my bound warp page. Every time I hit this warp page, it'll teleport me home. Now, this is my warp book. I hold crouch, and then I right-click, and put my bound warp page in here. I right-click on the book regularly without crouching. Oh. Boo. Hey! You sent the message. Thank you. I just got it now. Hey, that did scare me though. Alright, so that's set to home. So when I right click here, boom, I'm home. It worked. Sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. I noticed they appeared in my chat. I was like, hold on. And it did appear. Thank you very much, because every time somebody uses one of those chat messages, it earns me a couple bit of bucks. It adds me some monies. And it's very handy for me's. Let me see and go back to it. Alright. It's.com. I was able to send another lol, so you'll see a second message. Right. Once I see the message appear in my chat here beside me, I'll be able to react to it. So, thank you so much. I should be able to see the messages. And as far as I know, they don't cost you any money. I don't believe so. If they do, I severely apologize. Yeah, they're not supposed to cost anyone money, but they just put an ad on my video and on my stream, and then I get paid because of the ad. Forget YouTube advertisers. This is where it's at. It's easier. sponsored messaging. I'll try and set something like this up for myself. Yeah, definitely. I recommend it. It took me a minute to figure it out, and I thank you for helping me figure it out, because I'm not very bright, and I had to be able to do it on stream. Like I could test it out when I'm not streaming fine, but unless I'm actually streaming, I won't be able to get the message. So that's the problem. It won't be able to charge me because I don't have a payment method linked. Ah, good. I'm probably going to send it as often as I can. Well, I appreciate that, because every time someone does that, it makes me money. I don't know how much. I think it's like maybe a couple cents per, maybe a couple of dollars. I'm not sure. I need to check that out, actually. Log in. I'm going to log in through mobile and see. Yeah, it is super slow. I don't know why the delay is so bad. I wonder if it's because I have it set to a large size rather than a small one. So if that is the case, I do apologize. Let me check on that, actually. See if I can figure it out. Probably less than a dollar, to be honest. I believe that's the case. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's the case. So alright, 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and set myself into BRB so I can go check and see what that is. Alright. Thank you guys for helping me out with this real quick. I think I want to try using the flintlock for a bit, see how good it is compared to the new shotgun. Ooh. Oh, got him.
Later that same evening.
Oh no, I'm panicking. Alright. It appears it is time for me to end off the stream. I apologize, guys. It is really late for me, and it is time for me to hit the hay, so I'm ready for tomorrow. But I really do thank you guys for coming up, showing up, and watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I definitely had a good time just relaxing and talking about whatever. And, yeah, no. I'm sorry, Ron. I really am. Thank you so much for your messages and your sponsored messages. I definitely want to get that worked out more, and maybe I can get it set up so it gives bigger messages and payouts. But yeah, I really had a great time this stream, and it was really nice to be able to just chill out and just talk and just relax, even just jumping around in circles for a moment and to figure stuff out. So yeah, it was fun chilling out with you too. I enjoyed it, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Love you guys. Catch y'all later. Peace.